Rain is also a hazard. Standing water can turn a runway into a skid pan. Back in the 1960s, NASA-sponsored research found that rain could drastically reduce the friction between an aircraft tire and the tarmac. The results can be disastrous. This 747 skidded 650 feet off the runway at Bangkok Airport after it started hydroplaning. How could this happen to a modern jet with its state-of-the-art safety systems? Our super slow-motion cameras provide the clue. Watch the impact as the tires hit the runway at 150 miles an hour. When the brakes engage, the plane screeches to a halt on the 2.5-mile runway. Every time a plane touches down, its tires leave a trace of rubber. Over time, the rubber fills up the grooves in the surface, which is designed to drain rainwater. Once the grooves are completely filled, it only takes a shower of rain to turn the runway into a slippery skid pan. So how does Frankfurt ensure the plane you're flying in doesn't slide off the runway? It all starts with this car. It's outfitted with a fifth wheel, and a 150-gallon water tank sits on the back seat.
Well, the job is important because we know that the surfaces are always in a good condition to ensure that the pilots do not lose control of their aircraft.
James Ashcraft uses the car to measure the level of friction on the runway, and then can calculate the amount of rubber present.
Like you're smiling too.
All the runways are already programmed into the onboard computer, so I just have to pick the runway that I want to measure, put the tire down. Okay. There we go. Usually want to measure our runway 3 to 5 meters next to the center line.
The 10 to 15-foot strip on either side of the center line is where most undercarriages land on the runway.
The measuring speed is 96 kilometers an hour.
That's the normal speed to measure the friction. 35 gallons of water are pumped under the fifth wheel every minute.
And as you can hear, the water is getting pumped underneath the tire. It's kind of loud.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
The onboard computer measures the amount the fifth wheel slips and calculates the loss of friction due to a rubber buildup.
We can see that the results of the measuring values that we have, that it's time to order the company to come and conduct rubber removal.
But when and how do you clean a runway at one of the world's busiest airports?